To move on to, basically staying on the payment space and the sort of transaction space, obviously, as we spoke about in our last podcast or the one before that, I don't even remember, the tech giants starting to get involved in financial service type products. Apple Pay, one of the technologies that essentially just allows any other sort of banks or registered entities to essentially, you basically use your cell phone as an end device instead of your card. I got an email last night from Transport for London, the body that, as I said, owns and operates the tubes and buses, to say that they have actually got an additional setting now, one where you can actually turn off the need to authenticate before using the card. So this will only be for transport items. So this is not saying somebody basically gets hold of your phone and can then go through and, buy things at various shops and that type of thing. But basically, you can now go onto the tube, onto the bus, and just tap your phone without even needing to double click and, look at the screen or authenticate your fingerprint. I believe one of the parts of this feature is that if your phone is dead and you've actually got the red battery signal, it will still work for 5 hours after your phone's battery has died. So what is your thought about this, Barry?
That's fascinating, and that's where we hope the world goes to, right?
Yeah.
Trying to get convenience and all these things. And would you be able to use your watch? So talk me through what it would look like if you're going up to the terminal. Are you just putting your watch on the thing? You don't even take out your phone?
100%. So if you have an Apple Watch, you would be able to walk, and this is only unique to Apple Pay. So we are kind of ignoring all of the Google Pay and all of those types of things. So walk up to the terminal, and literally, normally you would have to do some sort of gesture just to get the wallet feature up and going. Whether it is a double click on your phone or holding your watch in some certain way. But now you'll literally be able to, once you've turned this feature on, so it is something you need to elect to, you'll be able to just walk up to this terminal and put your device against the sensor, and it'll automatically register and let you through. It's going to cut out a lot of the frustrations of commuters who are having to wait for people to get their Apple Pay ready, because certainly in London it's extremely fast paced, and if a person even takes 3 seconds to get their card out, it's a massive annoyance. So I think this will definitely help with that. But in terms of safety and security and stuff, there are caps on basically the sort of charges you can get on per day on the Transport for London system. So if you're using pay-as-you-go, it sort of is confined to a certain limit within each day. Beyond using the tube once or twice in the day, if you use it, a certain number of times, you're going to hit that threshold anyway. So for me, risk is kind of mitigated in that way. I like that it's sort of narrowed just to transport links only, and I also love the fact that if your phone dies, you can still use it. I personally don't think this gives enough of an incentive for somebody to steal my phone, but that's just me.
Also, I think it's a point to another trend we're seeing is that technology gets more interesting when it becomes more invisible, right? Yeah. When it becomes more just part of your daily life, and you don't even realize that the payment has gone across. And so the more technology kind of disappears into the background, it just kind of opens up the world for us. And instead of mediating the world through a phone or through a card or through a watch, the more we can take that away, the more magical it feels. And we start moving towards a Harry Potter type land where things just happen for us.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, yeah, we'll definitely see how the implementation actually works, and I'll certainly let you know what it comes across as.
Please test it out for us and report back.
Absolutely.
Across the pond.